There is one painful truth about life that most young people never hear, and until you understand this truth, your potential will slowly disappear. Look around you. Thousands of talented young people start their journey with big dreams, but 10 years later, most of them are still stuck in the same place with the same complaints, the same excuses, and the same life. Why does this happen? Is it because they are not intelligent? No. Is it because they had no opportunities? Not always. The real reason is much deeper, and it is uncomfortable to accept, because the biggest enemy of your success is not the system, it is not your background, and it is not even your circumstances. The biggest enemy is hidden inside your daily habits, and that is exactly why 90% of young people fail in life. Let me ask you something honestly. How many young people today truly control their time? How many wake up with discipline and purpose? How many are willing to suffer today to build tomorrow? Very few. Most people want success, but they do not want the process. They want respect without sacrifice. They want results without struggle, and they want greatness without discipline. But life simply does not work like that, because success has a price, and most people are not willing to pay it. Slowly they settle, they accept comfort, and comfort is dangerous because comfort kills dreams. Look at the daily routine of many young people. They wake up late, scroll social media, watch other people's success, compare their lives, complain about the system, and then repeat the same routine tomorrow. Days become weeks, weeks become years, and suddenly you realize something terrifying. Time is gone, opportunities are gone, energy is gone, but the excuses remain, and excuses are very powerful. Because excuses protect your ego and make you feel better by telling you that it is not your fault. But excuses also destroy your future, because excuses destroy potential. Let me show you something many people never notice. Failure is rarely dramatic. It does not happen in one moment. It happens slowly and quietly through small daily choices. A little laziness today, a little distraction tomorrow, a little fear next week, and then one day you wake up 10 years older and your life never changed. Why? Because habits decide destiny, not motivation, not talent, but habits. Picture a simple scene, a young student in Pakistan. It is 1:30 in the morning, the room is quiet, his books are open on the table, but he is not studying. He is lying on his bed with his phone in his hand, scrolling endlessly through Instagram, TikTok, Reels and videos. Another scroll, another hour disappears, and he tells himself something very dangerous: just 5 more minutes. But those 5 minutes become 2 hours. His dreams are on the table, but his attention is trapped inside his phone. Outside that room, the world is moving. Where another young person is studying, learning, building, improving, preparing for tomorrow, and slowly and silently the gap between them grows. Chooses comfort, the other chooses discipline, and that small decision changes everything. You see, failure is not about intelligence, because Pakistan has millions of intelligent young people, but intelligence without discipline means nothing. The real difference between successful people and ordinary people is simple. One group controls their habits, and the other group is controlled by their habits. That is the difference. And here is the powerful truth: discipline creates freedom. At first, discipline feels hard. Waking up early is hard, working when you feel tired is hard, saying no to distractions is hard. But later, discipline gives you freedom, freedom from regret, freedom from financial struggle, and freedom from mediocrity. Now let me ask you something important. What if the real problem is not your circumstances? What if the real problem is your comfort zone? Comfort zones feel safe, but nothing grows there. No great leader came from comfort, and no great achievement came from ease. Growth only happens when you challenge yourself, when you push past fear, and when you accept responsibility. And responsibility is powerful, because the moment you stop blaming others, your life changes. When you say my life is my responsibility, my future is my responsibility, and my discipline is my responsibility, that moment you become powerful, because now you are in control. Many young people are waiting for motivation, but motivation is temporary. Some days you will feel inspired, some days you will feel tired, and some days you will feel lost. But that is normal, because discipline does not depend on feelings. Discipline depends on commitment. You do the work anyway, even when it is hard, even when nobody is watching, and even when progress is slow, because you understand one thing: great lives are built through small daily choices. Imagine your life 5 years from today. 2 versions of you exist. The first version kept making excuses, kept wasting time, and kept waiting for the perfect moment, and 5 years later, nothing changed. The same problems, the same complaints, and the same frustration remain. Now imagine the second version. This person decided to change today. Woke up earlier, reduced distractions, started learning daily, focused on discipline, and made progress slowly. Not perfect, but consistent. 5 years later, that person is unrecognizable, stronger, wiser, more confident, and living a completely different life. The difference between these two futures is not luck and it is not intelligence, it is daily decisions. Remember this powerful realization: most people do not fail because life was unfair. They fail because they slowly surrender to comfort. Comfort over discipline, excuses over responsibility, and distractions over purpose. The moment you wake up and the moment you take control, your story changes, because inside every young person is massive potential, but potential only matters when it becomes action. Ask yourself one honest question tonight: 5 years from today, will you still be making excuses, or will you be proud of the discipline you started today? Now the question is, what will you do today?